Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Rimworld Alpha 14 on extreme difficulty as the Darkmoon Slavers. Welcome back. Yeah, we do have kind of a difficult scenario in here. We had a lot of breakdowns in the last episode. I'm not sure how we're going to cope with that. We're trying to recruit some people. Sly is meditating now. He's been pigging out on food because he was quite unhappy. Maybe that'll get it up, his mood, meditating and all that. Meditating while you ate all our food. And the food is actually the problem. We do have a lot of it, but it doesn't really transfer into meals. So I'm trying to make a second entrance into our place. And Bandek is wandering around in sadness because you're in a little pain. Okay, that can happen. It's also cold and things aren't going too well. We need to haul that. Yeah, lack of haulers is actually one of the problems of our place. Spotnik, you add because you add without a table, I guess. Sly is no longer pigging out on food. You're just sleeping now. All our torches are now slowly running out of wood, which is bad. Can't really keep track. Making some meals, but the meals are not reaching the refrigerator. Well, let's hope the game doesn't throw us another curveball like the toxic fallout or stuff. We should be able to survive. I mean, we do have the food, theoretically. We're just not using it very well. Bandek, yeah, you still got your weapon, so that's all fine. Ah, there's a grizzly bear. 2 years old. A young grizzly bear. All by himself. You're stone cutting. I guess I have to put in a second stove. I think that needs to happen. Do we have power? Yes, we do. I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna put in a second stove. Production. Electric stove. It's gonna make this a bit more cramped than it already is. But I hope we're fine. So we can actually get more cooking done. And Spotnik is now on a food binge because he's feeling terrible. Don't eat your feelings. It's not good. It isn't great. It doesn't solve anything. Oh. I have to cancel that mining over here. We don't want that done just yet. Definitely going to tell them to close those walls. Low medicine, low food. We're getting there with the medicine. 60% grown heal root. Brandy. Still can't haul. I definitely need haulers. I'm gonna assign you to Spotnik. And Lolita, I'm gonna assign you to Hillhome. So that way you're gonna stay with those guys and you're actually going to learn how to haul so that it can be useful. At the moment you're just eating without doing anything. Oi, Josiah. Stop the mining in here. I really mean it. Come on. Get out of there. And structure. We want some more granite in there. We still do have granite, right? Yes, we do. Gungeon. Building some power conduits. Oh, we do have the high-tech research bench now. Very good. I think that is powered by that one. Yes, that's good. Where's the connection? I don't see the connection. Guess I have to go to power. Yes, so that fuel generator is powering all that area, which basically makes it self-sustainable. I guess I should hook that up to the bigger power grid out here. It's just not happening at the moment. Right, so I'm gonna mine that one out. And we're also gonna mine a bit of that area just to get some more space. And then I'm gonna forbid those doors. People are still eating in the dark for some reason unknown to me. I'm trying to keep the cables inside the walls just so that the surroundings don't get too ugly. Okay, so we've got another electric stove over here. Basically want to do the same thing. So cook a simple meal. Do until you have 48. No rotten things. And no human meat, that's fine. And do some fine meals. Do until you have 24. And obviously no rotten things. And both of these should require at least cooking skill 6. Okay. So now Matt, Jan and Deslok should be able to cook both at the same time, which is going to be a good thing. This is still pretty cold. We're getting through the winter in some form or fashion, so I'm looking forward to that actually. I want that hold. I want that hold out. So now people should be able to bring stuff from the farm area into the area down here very fast actually. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's the idea behind it. And I think what I'll do is I'm gonna give this area its own food stockpile. 5, yes, I guess so. And this is only going to keep meals with a critical importance. And that is preferred, and that is normal. Okay. Now, stuff should be brought in here, and people will eat it from here as well. And what I'd like to do is I would like to mine that stuff out. And also that little thing. That stuff should be built actually. It's not happening. I'm not sure why. Guess Gungeon is sleeping. Yeah, he is actually. There's no light in here. We definitely need the power down. Well, there's still some wood, but it's inside, so it's not really a problem. We have a lot of power stored, so there seems to be some sort of equilibrium with our windmills. Where the thunderstorms at the moment. These guys are still not dead. I don't think they're gonna die naturally, but I'm just gonna keep them out there until we can actually disassemble the mechanoids, which we're gonna do soonish. Oh, you have started a new project, right? Is there another statue? Another sculpture hanging around somewhere? No, it just went to that. It just looked like it was done, but it's actually not. Well, some of that room is smoothed already. Things are not happening as I wanted. I want that mined out. We're mining over here instead. I guess that's fine. What we want over there then is another granite wall. Like that. At least the food should be coming faster now with 2 cooking spaces and 2 people cooking. The rice is piling up. I hope that we can get at least a little bit of food stockpiled. I mean, we're surviving. We're surviving. Could definitely be worse. Now, let's go for the geothermal power. We really need it. I'm hankering for it. Uninterrupted power. Unlimited power is what we want. No. Definitely want to go for marble over here. Marble over there. It's all nice and fine. Marble's gonna make it look good. So some cleaning is being done, and we have some muscle parasites. Frack. Okay, well. Hellhome, Josiah Low, Enderun, Matt Jan, Gungeon. That's bad. That's bad. I hope we can get that heal route going. Some of it has been... Some of it must have been harvested, right? Because there's some small heal root down here. Thought we had harvested something then. 74, 70%. Well, maybe not. Maybe these guys are just growing slower. Which is kind of a shame. I guess we're gonna put in another steel door over here. And maybe over here as well. Oh, that can never be built, I guess. Let's rip out that wall completely then. Things are happening. Bandek needs treatment. Well, can't really do that right now. Getting another door here to have some more airlock stuff going. Do want the marble wall. Not here though. Cancel that one. First we have to mine that one. At least stuff gets cleaned. That is still a mess. That is still a mess. Getting towards the geothermal power. When we get that, things will ease off. We're not getting the heating power of that thing anymore, but we will get a lot of electric power, which will make me happy. And at the moment, the wind turbines are actually pushing out power pretty heavily, which is good. So now let's put in a marble wall over here. Oh yeah, and want that area stockpiled, right? That's good. That room is still cold, but we're getting there, I hope. Got a new recruit. We successfully recruited Stag. Very good. Let me have a look at my list. What's that gonna be? That is going to be Anti-Scamp. Cool. Okay, so Anti-Scamp is in our colony. Welcome. Make me proud. Now what can you do? Firefight, yeah, do that if you can. Be a patient if it has to be. Go to bed, rest. You're really good at wardening, so if it comes to that, do it. Cooking. Yeah, why not? If you can, cook. Hunting, no. Mining, yeah, do it if you have nothing better to do. researching is good. And then we want you to haul. So, cook if one of those cooking stations is free. If not, do some hauling. If there's nothing to haul, which will never happen, then mine a bit, and if there's nothing to mine, then go research. Okay, that's all right. I think that should work fairly well. Okay, that's going to look good over here. I kind of want to make an entrance to the base. Not marble, we're going to build it out of granite so that it is very durable. I want to make it like that. And steel doors. Actually, no steel doors in here. We're going to make those granite doors. So that should be fine. We're going to roof that area. Now, some cooking is happening. Anti-scamp. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have a room. No, that's for colonists now. This is for anti-scamp. And we also want to give you a torch in there, so that you have it nice and warm. A lot of people are missing that torch lamps now. We don't have enough wood stored. No, you really don't need to. We have to change to electric power soonish. Because this is getting kind of expensive, wood-wise. But as soon as we get the geothermal, things will definitely look up. The problem with the wood is that it gets burned down a lot. I wish that would vanish, actually. That looks really ugly. I mean, it's snow, but why is there no snow? Hey? Not sure where that is. That is all not grown. It's boreal forest. It's enough to burn. A 5% tree can burn, it would seem, but it cannot yield any wood. So we are sadly out of luck. Gungeon. Building another marble structure. Let's go for another marble block in here. And then you're building this, which looks good. It's gonna be our airlock. I think we're gonna get all of that stuff automatically roofed. Josiah Lowe is removing that wall. Was kind of hoping that someone would build this. That's Gungeon. And you're already building that. Okay, good. Oh, you could build that diagonally. I'm sorry. So let's go for more granite in here. That should be fine. That needs to be hauled. Haul the granite chunk. Haul that out of there. You're still viewing the art. Is any art actually happening? Well, not too much of it. Are there any animals that we can hunt? I don't really want to. Oh no. Oh no. Has one of our animals died? Timberwolf. Timberwolf. Animals. No. Brandy is still alive. Okay. How about the hauling? Well, you're at least at 2. Later. You're at 4 of 8 for hauling. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so that Timberwolf has not been killed by us, but I'm still fine with butchering it and eating it. Hope it hasn't spoiled yet. Are there any other animals outside? Nope, not really. I don't see any herds. Really would like to have some muffalos for milk and for wool. Would be great. Everyone is unrestricted. Gotta change anti-scam schedule. You're gonna have an hour of joy over here. That is still kind of shit, that area over there. Is that roofed? Yeah, that is indoors, right? Roof built area, that needs to be roofed. All of that needs to be roofed. That needs to be roofed. I want that roofed. That can be roofed. Not that we need to roof it right now. All those things away. And then I'm going to replace that wall over here. So I'm going to mine all of that out. Like this. And then we're going to put in a proper wall. And then we're going to put the power cords through that proper wall. That's going to be good. It looks kind of haphazard, the whole area, but it's actually went some thought into it. Hillhome, you have nothing to do. Hillhome. Oh, I know, because we can't research the stuff that we are researching at the normal research benches. That's shitty. Well, let me build another sculptor's table. I'm gonna make it out of steel, I guess. I guess steel is fine. Can't we make it out of any sort of wood? Doesn't look like it. Okay then. Just put it in there. And we should be fine. Replacing the walls for all of these buildings. It's going to help with insulation. This is still kind of cold, that room. I'm really looking forward to switching to electric lighting, though. Normally it wouldn't be a problem because you could have plenty of wood, but as it is now, I'm not too keen on those torches anymore. They are very powerful, but since we have to use the wood to fuel our stoves over here, 5 days, 3 days, 4 days. Well, at least we are nearly through the winter, so spring the temperatures should look up and we're not going to need as much power and not as much heating. It's still pretty cold inside. I could chop those guys down, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. We're bringing that timber wolf to butcher it. Makes me very happy. Come on, people. Why is that not being done? That's still indoors, though, so it's fine. Desert Zero is kind of pissed. Hillhome, Gungeon, Bandek are in a poor mood and may have a soft mental break at any time. I think the hard mental break is the running amok. The running amok thing. Okay, so that's done. Now let us put in a couple of marble blocks. I'm mining that stuff out. Although, we could actually make kind of a bigger kitchen, kind of a nicer kitchen here. What's that? That's a steel door. That's a granite door. I could put in the door over here, but then I would have to lose that and would have to lose that door. No, we're gonna go with this for the moment at least. All these airlocks should at least keep some of the warm air inside. I mean, it's still minus 24 degrees, so we're doing some sort of job at least to keep the heat in. Right, so now we're gonna pull the power through that, and finally we have power inside our base that is not fueled by a wood generator. That's great, makes me very happy. That still is a normal granite block. Don't like that very much. Let's mine that out. And we're gonna gonna change those lamps and all that, and that heater and that room is gonna be very nice from then on. I'm looking forward to it very much. But I think I have to end it here. Hunter lacks weapon. Oh, anti-scam. You've been set to hunt? It didn't disable the hunting. No, you're not going to hunt. How are your shooting skills? You're mainly a melee guy. I could give you a personal shield. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's a normal one. I mean, you're not a brawler. You don't need it necessarily. I prefer my people not to be melee persons. But it can be beneficial. So wear the personal shield. And we're also gonna go with a plasteel knife over here. So the personal shield is going to absorb any sort of melee damage, any sort of range damage that he gets. Oh yeah, if I draft anti-scam, then he activates the shield. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do hope that you join me next time. Things are looking up and things are still interesting. Still a question if we survive or not. Yeah, see you then. Bye bye.